Rutgers fans have been there from the very beginning. The birthplace of college football. Undefeated seasons, conference championships, national rankings, a streak of 5 consecutive bowl games, the Big East, the Big Ten. Loyal fans whose pride endures. And from the minute Coach Ash and his Knights step off the team bus, they are greeted with love. Through the Scarlet Walk and in the stands. In fact, it's infectious. A young team believing in itself. And a proud coach delighted by the smiles on the faces of those young men under his tutelage.
I know what we're here for, bro. It's a beautiful day, man. There's blessings right here. Take a look around and appreciate the love. So let's go get this dub. Hey, 10 strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 strong.
Go ahead and get started. Obviously, this is a first being in here, back-to-back victories, so it's a good feeling. Really excited about our players. Again, we didn't play a great game, but we made the plays we needed to on defense and special teams to win the game, and it's okay to win games like that. There is no turning point. You don't win those games in the last 8 days. You win games in the offseason, back of the offseason, spring ball, summer conditioning, training camp. That's when you win these games. You just don't want to lose your team during tough times and adversity.
Energy out here today, boys. Let's go. Let's fight it, man. Go.
That's really I guess the testament to our players is we have been through some tough times, close games, some tough losses, and we stayed together. And we kept battling, kept fighting, and kept getting better.
It'll bounce. Knox picks it up on a hop and is buried at the 16-yard line by Bailey. Purdue will start deep in their own end.
Anytime you can start the game the way we started, we got pretty good field position to start. They drove the ball. We stopped them, which was great. We got the ball, went down and scored a touchdown. It's the way you want to start football games. You talk about starting fast. Let's start fast.
And Edwards breaks a tackle, and Edwards on the run. Gus Edwards.
Great job by the offensive line. The defense showed a lot of penetration, so I just pressed the hole. And because of the offensive line doing such a great job of sealing their blocks, it was wide open. I just had to beat everybody on the perimeter.
It's not just Gus. That was a good job by the offensive line to at least get him started, and then it was a tremendous individual effort on his part to pull through some tackles and take it all the way. I mean, I love that kid.
We're just doing everything technically sound as a whole five. We're taking our steps. Our communication is being, awesome right now. I can hear Tariq all the way on the other side, giving calls. In the past, that's not something we were the best at, but right now our communication is key. And I think that's why we're moving the ball and everyone's on the right page.
The identity is toughness and brotherhood. They did it for each other.
Coach Ash and the staff have done a good job with us, preaching hard work and, playing our game and limiting the stuff that we do to lose ourselves the game. So, like, for example, the turnover, stuff like that we control, our penalties. Just stuff like that we can help, win the game for ourselves. I think that what we did today, we didn't have any turnovers. We forced turnovers on our defense, and that's the reason why we won the game.
3rd and 19. Oh, he's got it. Rashinio with Blackshear down the sideline. Blackshear, touchdown.
I was, picking myself because I missed the first one. And then we ran the same play, and he came open again. It was, felt really good to hit him. I told him I was going to hit him again once we run the play.
Freshman year going good, but I couldn't do it without my line. The seniors in front of me helping me, so it wasn't for them. I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Hey, 10 strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 strong.
Sindelar looking deep, looking for Phillips, and it's intercepted. Picked off by K.J. Gray.
I feel like we just played harder. We wouldn't quit, we wouldn't give up, and we had the mentality that we weren't going to lose.
Pressure up the middle, looking deep for Mahungu, and it's intercepted. Damon Hayes with the pick.
really a difference in the game. 2 takeaways on defense. We didn't turn the ball over at all on offense. That was huge. Holding them to 3 of 15 on 3rd down was huge, and then the 4th down stops that we were able to get in that game were huge. Again, just really excited about our team, and we challenged them, several weeks ago after the Ohio State game to bounce back and show tremendous grit and resolve and brotherhood, and they've done that.
The atmosphere is great in there. It's always good when we get a win. Just got to keep going and get more wins, and just keep doing what we're doing.
And punting the ball the way we did to flip the field position was outstanding. Not only the snaps, the punter, but the coverage also was great for most of the day out there, and it was just big part of the victory. And
Blau on the roll. Blau too late. Back over the middle, incomplete. Rutgers by a pair.
It's huge. It's huge. We're definitely making a name for ourselves, and we just got to keep going and do what we do, and keep going back to work every day.
So we got a great momentum right now. We just got to keep building off of that.
Winning last week from Illinois and winning this week is definitely changes our mentality of everything.
it's not significant for me, it's significant for these players. They're the ones that put in a lot of time. I work for the players, and the fact that I get to watch them celebrate the way they have the last 2 weekends, that's all the gratification I need. That's the only thing I worry about. I don't care if it's 2 wins in a row, 3 wins. Every Saturday we get 1 win, and they get to celebrate like that. Man, that's so rewarding as a coach, and that's all I care about.
Consecutive Big Ten wins, smiles in the stands, on the field, and in the locker room. This is Our Football with Chris Ash. This week we sit down with the head coach and revisit the Scarlet Knights' win over Purdue. Then we switch from talking with the Knights who play on Saturday to the Knights who play on Sunday and those who play in the grandest stage of them all, the Super Bowl. And we look ahead to the next Big Ten challenge as the Scarlet Knights prepare for a trip to Ann Arbor to take on Michigan. It's all just ahead this week on Our Football with Chris Ash.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, bro.